Hey, Nicole here with Roots to Rise. We're going to be going through a stretch movement combination today. So we're going to be on our back and then we're going to finish actually seated. We're going to be doing some work standing. Hey, Nicole here with Roots to Rise. Today we've got a movement combination flow. So we've got a couple different moves that we're going to be flowing through so you know how to connect. Them all. So we're going to start on our back and we're going to work through a T-spine and pec rotation. So with this, I've got a pillow here just to help support my other leg. So to start, as always, we're just going to go with our hip rocks. So you're just going to start with those knees coming side to side. This is just a nice way to warm up through those hips. And it's a good check-in to see what's feeling tight. All right, last one. So I'm going to bring this pillow here. So I'm going to extend my left leg. I'm going to bring my right leg over, and it's going to just rest on that pillow. All right, so you can use a foam roller, you can use a blanket, a kid, whatever you need to. So we're going to press our left hand up into the air and then press our right hand up into the air. So make sure those palms are really pushing up. From here, we're going to inhale. Exhale, bring that right arm behind you and around. So we went to 12. We're going to inhale up. Exhale out to 11. And around. Inhale up. Out to 10. Really push through that palm. Up to 9. Beautiful. And then one last fluid one. 12. Really stretching that arm out all the way around. Beautiful. So from here, drag that right knee and foot down along your leg and then bring it up towards your chest. And we're going to hug it in and we're going to start our glute stretch on our right side. So we're just going to hug it in however far is comfortable. And now we're going to bring that leg out to the right. So we're going to get a little bit more of that inner thigh, the adductors. And then release that just a little bit. Bring it over towards the the left shoulder. So you're going to feel it go down the outside of your leg and into that glute med a little bit more. Good, awesome. So we're going to bend our left leg, catch your right heel, reset your hips if they've kind of shifted, and bring your leg in. So you can grab in behind your hamstring, your hamstring, you can grab over top of your shin, wherever's comfortable. Just don't grab right underneath your knee. So we're going to flex our right foot here, and we're just going to inhale, bring it in a little, inhale. Exhale, bring it in a little bit tighter if you can. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Last one. Exhale in. Beautiful. So just catch you're going to let your left leg go. Catch your right leg. So you're holding your heel with your left hand, and we're just going to push that right knee out with our with our right hand a little bit, and just kind of rock through that hip socket a little bit. So you're pulling, we're kind of like cranking. So we're pulling that ankle in while pushing that knee out. So relax your right hand, and you're just going to move your hips and foot over towards the left, and then drag it around. Beautiful. So we're going to do our pec stretch on the other side. So you're going to bring that left leg in and then over towards the right. Adjust your hips if you need to. We're going to push that right arm up into the sky, followed by the left. So we're going to inhale, push. Exhale, reach out behind you to 12 and rotate it right around. Inhale up, out to 11. Make sure you're continuing to push up with your right hand as well. Inhale up, out to 10. Out to 9. And last one, back to 12. Nice and fluid, really pushing out. Awesome. Good. Release your arms down. Let your left leg drag down and around. Now you're going to hug it in. And then bring that leg out towards the left again so we get that inner thigh. Release it slightly, bring it over towards the right shoulder. A little bit tighter here. I feel a little bit of a pinch in my hip, so I'm just going to shift on to my hips just a little bit. So my left hip has now come off the ground just slightly. Good, so I'm going to bring my right leg up, catch my left heel. I've just reset my hips there. I'm going to hug it in and flex your left foot. My glute is much tighter on this side, so I'm not going to grab my calf. I'm going to grab my shin. I'm going to grab my hamstring. Good, so we're going to inhale, exhale, bring it in. Inhale out, exhale in. Do one more, inhale out, exhale, bring it in. Beautiful, so catch that left heel with your right hand. Pardon me, we're gonna push that left knee out with our left hand while bringing the ankle in towards the right shoulder. Good, you can kind of come side to side here. If the side to side does not feel good, do not do it. And only go into a stretch that feels comfortable. Good, so I'm going to release my hand on my knee. I'm just going to bring my foot and my hips over to the right and drag it around. So I'm just going to rock those hips, or rock those knees. You can should hopefully already feel how much looser your hips are. Wonderful. So you're going to roll onto your side, and then we're going to come on to all fours. So we're going to go into our T-spine rotation here. So we're going to bring our right hand up towards our ear. We're going to inhale, bring opposite elbow to opposite knee. That bum can come back. And we're going to exhale, rotate up. Don't force the rotation. Inhale down, exhale up. It's more important that your chest is rotating as opposed to your elbow pointing towards the sky. You want to make sure your hips and belly button remain facing the floor. Last one. Beautiful. I'm going to do this next one so you can see my rotation on this side. So left hand comes up. We're going to inhale, bringing elbow towards opposite knee. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Last one. Inhale down. Exhale up. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to get those hamstrings. So this is a variation of one that that we haven't done yet. So we're going to actually come onto our knees. So grab a pillow if you need to. We'll go on a side here. So we're going to extend our left leg, and we're just going to lean into it and back. So we're kind of taking a bit of that standing and a bit of that seated hamstring, and we're just going to combine it into our kneeling hamstring. Beautiful. So as I come back, I'm driving those hips back into that hinge, feeling that release all the way down the leg, keeping my back nice and straight. I don't want to curl through this. And one more on this side. Beautiful. All right, on to the other side. Good, so keep that back straight, just hinge through those hips. Last one. Wonderful. That felt really great on that side. All right, so to finish it off, we're going to do our standing pec. So you're going to find a door jamb, a wall, a pole, anything you can. If you don't have one, you can do this from standing here. So you're just gonna bring your arms out into, they can be in a little bit more or they can be in that 90-degree angle, and you're just gonna pull those elbows back. And you can work through your movement here, so you're not arcing back or sticking your chest out, you're just bringing those elbows back so you feel that stretch. Otherwise, I'm going to start with my right arm. So my right arm is going to be on that door jamb. I've got my left foot forward, and I'm just going to lean into this. I prefer to have one foot forward. It just gives you that extra stability so you don't have to worry about falling. And I'm just going to adjust the angle of my arm, so I'm bringing it up a bit higher. Beautiful. Just going to work my way back down now. Last one. Great. So we're going to move to the other side. So inhale, exhale, bring it forward. So again, I'm getting that chest. You don't want to rotate that chest out in a different direction. I want to make sure it's facing forward. I'm going to raise my arm a bit. Ooh, there's a hot spot. Again, you don't have to move those arms. If you're feeling nice and tight in one area, just stay there. Relax it out. I'm also getting a bit of a calf stretch on this side. Multi-purpose. Beautiful. So relax those arms out. Just roll those shoulders. And there you go. There's a nice kind of hip, T-spine release for you. So enjoy.